Back to the Draft Utopia film room, Chris Ransom, and today we're going to watch number 7 Tennessee cornerback Rashaan Gaulden, who had a good game versus Alabama. Alright, so here we've got Rashaan Gaulden lined up in the dime, and Damian Harris gets the handoff in a first down here, but Gaulden plays really nice zone coverage. I know it's hard to see, but then you see 7 playing zone at the end there. So here you've got Rashaan Gaulden playing off the edge. You see 7 signaling the play. It's very subtle, and I do have it in slow motion, but he's playing off the edge. Alabama's going to hike the ball. He's going to rush off the edge, and then Harris is going to come in and do a very good job blocking Gaulden to set up that completion to Calvin Ridley for Alabama. Now on this play, Harris is going to have another big run, but I want you to watch 17, that slot receiver for Alabama. Him and Gaulden are going to engage on this play, and Foster does a great job pushing Gaulden away. So you're going to see a big play for Alabama here, but what you won't see is number 7, Gaulden, and Robert Foster, because Gaulden does his job on this play, and I put it in max slow motion to point out how you're going to see Robert Foster get mirrored by Rashaan Gaulden on this play. Alabama threw it to 8 for a huge gain, but Gaulden did his job. The thing you're going to notice here that is very subtle is that Gaulden is playing Mike linebacker on this 3rd and goal play. And they're going to get it to Bo Scarborough. Scarborough sees that. He's going to run the other way. He gets stopped at the goal line. Just very irresponsible coaching by Butch Jones putting a defensive back in at middle linebacker on 3rd and goal. That's why he's no longer at Tennessee, folks. Okay, 4th and goal. Gaulden is playing off the edge. It is very subtle. And Deron Payne comes in as a blocker. Bo makes Gaulden miss that tackle and plows his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And for Alabama, big 4th and goal play for the Crimson Tide. Well, on this play, Gaulden is going to line up in the dime. It is a running play, but the thing you're going to notice here, because this play's in slow motion, is that Rashaan Gaulden has trouble moving his hips once this play is executed. You see, he is moving his hips back, but he's having trouble keeping his back straight as he moves his hips. And you will see the same thing here once again with Gaulden, having trouble keeping the back straight. And you'll see on this play that Gaulden, right now he's lined up in the dime, but as this play develops, he will get pushed back by 4, then he will get separation, and he got separation, which is a plus. Gaulden is lined up in coverage. Snap takes place, and he just does a phenomenal job in coverage to the point where he forces Hurts to scramble. Excellent play. Alright, so Rashaan Gaulden lined up in the nickel here. He does a great job playing zone coverage to the point where Jalen Hurts is forced to take off and scramble. He sees a hole, sees an opening, and Gaulden comes out of nowhere with a huge tackle to prevent a first down for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Excellent play by Gaulden on 3rd down. Here you see Tennessee corner Rashaan Gaulden lined up in the nickel again. Harris runs for the first down, but I love how Gaulden breaks that block and knocks Damian Harris for Alabama, flat on the ground. Excellent play by Gaulden, showing off his explosiveness on that play. The thing you're going to notice here is Tennessee's Rashaan Gaulden is on this play, and he does a good job on the play. I don't know where he is at this point on the punt return, but I do know that he's going to come out of nowhere. I think he's right there. I can't say for certain. But the thing is, 19's going to get this punt return, and Rashaan Gaulden is going to come up and make the big play. There he is. So there's 7. He's anticipating everything. He gets past Bo Scarborough, and as this play develops, he's going to pursue 19. And he is the only one that catches him here. He prevents a touchdown on this punt return. Excellent job by Gaulden. Gaulden forces Robert Foster to adjust his route here. It's very subtle. Watch 17. He wants to run a route, has to adjust the route. Alright, so Gaulden is lined up in the nickel, but he's playing where the dime corner usually plays, and he's covering number 3, Calvin Ridley, Alabama's best receiver. We finally get a Rashaan Gaulden one-on-one matchup, and I have been waiting for this all film session. And he's dropping back, moving his feet back. Bradley Bozeman, he's about to snap the football. That's a lawnmower outside my apartment if you hear that in the background, folks. But Gaulden, you see Hurts sell the play action. Gaulden is going to play great coverage on Calvin Ridley here. And you see Jalen Hurts. And Hurts is dropping back here. And he makes the right read here to number 4 for Alabama. But what you will not notice is Gaulden is covering Calvin Ridley. See that? He's blanketing Ridley. Alright, so Rashaan Gaulden out of Tennessee. I'm going through this here, and he's playing off the edge. It is very subtle, though, that he's playing off the edge. Even though he's a corner, he's playing off the edge and just gets beat on this block. Great job by 77. Alright, so Gaulden is doing a good job pressing with Robert Foster on this play. And Tua, who won the national championship for Alabama, he throws a pick here. Let's find out if this was Tua's only pick 6 of the year. That might explain why Jalen Hurts started until the national championship game. Because, yeah, Tua had a pick here. I'm pretty certain this was a touchdown for Tennessee, even though it was a garbage time touchdown in this situation. Yeah, and with Rashaan Gaulden, he is playing weak side linebacker here. It was very subtle that he's playing weak side linebacker. I don't know why Butch Jones is putting him in at weak side linebacker, but here it works because he is mirroring 88. I don't know if that's 88 or 86, but he does a great job pressing the tight end on this play for Tennessee. And Rashaan Gaulden, him and 3 are communicating, even the safety's pointing, and you look at that entire CB, the synergy on that play, wonderful communication. And Tua, who's coming in for Hurts here, the coverage for Tennessee's great here, and then Gaulden's going to come in off the edge, and he's going to surprise Tua, and Tua's going to be forced to get rid of it. So, great job by Gaulden on this play. Superb. Alright, so my thoughts on Rashaan Gaulden. He had a pretty good game. I see a 4th to 5th round pick. Very good value. There was one play where he intercepted Alabama and gave Bama fans the bird. We're just glad we were able to edit that out. Like, comment, share this video, and subscribe to the Draft Utopia YouTube channel. So long from the Utopia of Sports. The Utopia of Sports.